Right, so before I begin, let me explain to you what is going on over here. Um, we have, for anyone who's into electronic music, this is a kind of modular synth, which always freaks people out when they see it for the first time, because it has a lot of wires and maybe potentially looks like a bomb. So I have a lot of difficulty traveling with it. It's also really temperamental as well, and so you have to get it to warm up as well. And so it's been warming up for about 4 hours. And also another thing that happens is it's all powered by electricity, and the current is different according to what country you go to. So basically, all the music you're about to hear is all improvised. I have no control really over what is coming out of the machine. It kind of plays itself, and I just kind of, read my poems over the top of that. So I'm going to try and do that for you today. A couple of things about myself. So I grew up in South London. My mother is from Ghana in West Africa, but then I moved to East London about 17 years ago, which is, if you know anything about London and how it's divided, that's just like being in another country altogether. And so basically what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to read some excerpts from a short story that I'm working on, and some bits and pieces about the kind of differences between East London, South London, and having a mother who's from Ghana as well, which is kind of like the Bermuda Triangle of multiculturalism in a thing. Okay? All right, cool. One of the things that you should know, I'm just going to say that this first piece is called Kotch, and it's a Jamaican term, actually, which means doing nothing. Just chilling out at home, kotching. So basically, you can say that, Kotch. Can you say Kotch? Okay, Kotch. You kind of need to be a bit more relaxed. That sounded a bit BBC, so I'm just kotching right now. Okay? All right. Oh, whoa. Kotch. Kotch. When the streets become too dangerous to walk in, man will just stay at home and kotch. Pull out two speaker box and just make music from midnight until the birds start singing in the morning. maybe you'll fall asleep with beat playing and wake up to a room full of bass and beats that sounded better the night before. But sometimes when you wake, the rhythm will sound just right. Make you nod your head and snap your neck like Cobra versus Raccoon in desert fight. Music heavy, music sweet. You open up your window and you serenade the street and you soundtrack the city with a beat that you made. It's a head-swollen symphony. It's a barbershop fade. You might make people stop and listen. You might make people dance. Sweat so much the perspire skin starts to glisten. You might be a sweet boy. They call you the lady's choice. Make people sweat so the body is moist. You make the ladies camera walk. You make the man them talk in that funny language called the slang talk, cause that tune is bad, you know. You make the thunder thigh sway slowly as the ladies walk side to side. But no matter how bad a tune it is that you make, there will always be room in the armory for one more. Sampled for the skeleton of a blast from the past, lost gem from the pen, from a poet from back when. Dub music ruled the dance. Jamaica is a small island. It produces more music than anywhere else in the world. Boom selections from the island imported from 45, now forgotten in bargain bins for crate diggers to find, which is why this story, my friends, must be told of the making of the rarest dub plate of them all. The 5K dub. Deadly, heavy, feared from Clarendon to Hackney, cantankerous dub, dangerous, radical, revolutionary, loud, proud, bass in face. I said, give me some of that treble, let me nice up the place, and that voice rising from the speaker stack. And the voice say, bring it back. The voice said, bring it back. The voice said, the voice said, bring it back. I said, the boom selector said, must bring it back, hitch up the needle to the start of track, and then silence. Pause for the shaka siren, waiting in the darkness for the voice of gardens and the commencement of the 5K dub. And then gunshot. Dance lock off, gun pop off. People were running, they were ducking, they were diving, they were fire exit surviving, except one. Young gun, the last one to leave in all the commotion. And he's staring at the abandoned turntable in disbelief, cause there lies the legendary dub, left behind in the commotion. So now our friend is picking up needle, running out the door and turning thief with the tune under his wing. And this, my friends, is where the story of the 5K dub begins. Gets home, pack bag, leave town. The city wakes up, my friends, but there is nowhere for him to be found. He's lost, he's a ghost, he's never to be seen again. His sound men are spitting blood fire and they are seeking vengeance like, boy, there's a bounty on his head. If I ever find who took that record, that pussy boy is dead. So now I'm running for your life. I'm disappearing from the ends. wondering if I ever come back to South London again. Cause I can't come back, cause man wants me dead. Bullets, they are waiting as the bounty on my head. So I travel and I roam, park bench for bed. I fill my head with knowledge of my travels and spiritually grown is what I said. But everybody knows, one day I'll be back. And the world will finally get to hear the legendary